So, fourth and final week of this month done. So happy to say, guys, that we're finally back at 50. Yeah, I ran 50 miles this week, and yeah, this is pretty much similar mileage that I had for my first week of this, this build. Yeah, I had some ups and downs in between, but yeah, I'm just really happy that I'm finally back at 50. So I started this week with a solid 5K. Yeah, I ran in like 20 minutes, and then I added some, like, yeah, just 2 mile jog. So yeah, my first day of the week, I ran a total of 5 miles. And then the second day, I started the day with like a 6 miles, easy on the treadmill. And then I added like a 5K run outside. So yeah, this 5K, I ran this in like 20 minutes. So yeah, I ran a total of 9 miles for my second day. So yeah, it's a nice combination of like, an easy run and then a pretty solid workout. And then the third day, I think I'm a little bit sore on this day. So yeah, I think I was thinking of like maybe doing like a moderate tempo run. Yeah, I think I was just a little too sore for this day, so I said, yeah, I'm just gonna do like an easy to moderate, like tempo. So yeah, I ran 7 miles easy to moderate effort. I think I ran this like just a little bit under 8 minutes per mile for this 7 miles. Did that, and then I added like a 3 mile jog. So total run for my third day is like I ran 10 miles. So on my fourth day, I decided to do like a pretty challenging workout here. So I ran 2x5K here. So my first 5K, I ran 20 minutes and 54 seconds. And then the second 5K, I ran just a little bit, or just under 21 minutes. So yeah, I ran 20 minutes and 59 seconds. And then I added like a 2 mile jog at the end. So fourth day, I ran 8 miles total. And then fifth, yeah, I wasn't really sure what was going on here. I think we were kind of busy this day. Cause yeah, I think I started this day with like just a 5K run outside just to get that the work done, and then I added like some 4 miles easy. So yeah, fifth day I ran 5K, yeah, 20 minutes and 41 seconds to be exact. Yeah, and then I added like 4 miles easy. So fifth day I ran 7 miles total here. And then the sixth day, actually this is my last run of this week. So yeah, after all of these runs, I was doing like the math in my mind, and I said like, yeah, I think if I ran like 11 to 12 miles, I would say I'm gonna close this week with like a solid 50 miles. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and see if I can do that. So yeah, decided to do like a 10 mile tempo run. And yeah, this is kind of like, for me right now, is like the challenge, because I'm not so used to like running like longer tempos right now. So but yeah, I said like, yeah, let's just do this, and I'm not gonna worry about the pace. I ran this whole 10 miles and average like 7:12 per mile, which is like, actually it kind of exceeded my expectation for this day. Actually that day for me, if I ran like maybe in the 7:30 or 7:20 range per mile average, for me that's already a solid 10 miles. So yeah, and then yeah, I ran that 10 miles, and then I added like just a 1 mile jog just to close this week with, like I said, like 50 miles for this final week of this month. So I would say, guys, that yeah, very happy with this like last week of this month, because yeah, I closed this with like, yeah, a solid 50-mile week. Yeah, because 40 is definitely a good week, but yeah, for me 50 miles is it's something, you know, like the mileage that I always wanna hit if I can. Yeah, just this week as well, like it feels like this is not like a week that I kind of forced the mileage to reach 50. I kind of like, you know, structured this week really good. I said like, I just wanna, you know, first get like this like workouts. The rest would be like maybe like an easy to moderate kind of run, because yeah, I think that would work out a little bit better, instead of me like focusing so much on like hitting like, you know, I would say like maybe like hitting like a 10-mile day or an 8-mile day. I know that's kind of like how I started it. It worked out a little bit for my first week, but as you know, as the weeks go by, you know, it's starting to become a little bit more, I would say, challenging, because like yeah, my mind's kind of like focusing on that mileage. So yeah, I would say that I ran 50 miles this week, but it actually felt like pretty comfortable 50 miles. So yeah, this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today. See you guys next time.